Hello there, and welcome back. And all I'm doing right now is catching up on first time runs to get poetics. And I'm going to use those poetics to get my full 80 set. I'm still missing a couple of pieces of gear. Let's see, the earrings and the neck. I have one phantasmal ring, but I would like to get the other phantasmal pieces eventually. But I'm not worried about that right now. So I'm just getting the two accessory pieces that I'm missing. That's all I need right now. So I get a couple more first time bonuses, and that's it. I'm done. That's all I need. And then I'll put the materia in those pieces, and it will make it a much better fight with Goldor. Won't make it as long or exhausting. Plus, I won't eat like almost an entire video just doing a few fights. So, yeah, okay. Alright, I'll talk to you later then. Okay, and that should give us enough for 2 accessories, and that's what we need. So let's go back to a little more. By the way, I need to pin a little more to my history. I think I'm also missing Rygar's Reach. Let's see. Oh, that's pinned. Okay. Yeah, let's pin this. Okay. Alright. Here. Okay, we do need the earring. Caster, yeah. Okay, we need the necklace, right? Just want to be sure. Yep, necklace and earring. Okay. Okay. Do a quick repair. I think there's a mender here. Okay. Controller's getting low. Okay. Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low. Alright. And now we go yeah, we are now 530. Weapon doesn't matter. Although material slots are still there, so I mean, I can't use those yet. But I can use these now. That's cool. Alright. Back to... is there a melter here in Oldmore? Let's see. You would think there would be, right? Merchant. Gear exchange. Melter. Yeah, there you are. Nice. Alright. Now. Determination first? Yes. I actually don't have as much crit right now as I would like. I have a lot of determination. Let's see. It's 1101 right now. I think with the phantasmal pieces, it'll be a little bit better. A little more balanced. Crit is 1248. Determination 1101. Actually, yeah, that sounds about right. That's good. I mean, I usually have determination above crit. But I think so. Anyway, yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's go back to Ul'dah and go back to Goldor. We're coming for you. Or rather, I'm coming for you. Okay, let's see how long this video is. 19 minutes. Okay, that should be good for a go at Goldor. So I'm going to go on mute here. I just put 3 more spells in that I don't need, which is Moon Flute, Basic Instinct, Whistle, Final Sting. What do I have in those places? I think I had just straight DPS, didn't I? I gotta think here. I have Freeze, Ultra Vibration, Interrupt. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had Mighty Guard there. Mighty Guard is there. Yeah, we're good. What's missing? I think... I'm having trouble remembering what I had in those places. I think I had Glass Dance. Oh, Diamondback? Sure. What else? White Wind. Oh, I don't really need White Wind with Pomp Cure. Oh, Bristle, Song of Torment. Where's that? Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, that's what I needed. Okay, good. That's it. Taking on a gold door now. Let's see what kind of improvement we have going. Oh yeah, this is going much smoother. You know, because my damage is much more consistent. I am typically doing over 5k with the crits, and direct hits are awesome, so yeah, this is going much better. God, that first phase is now a piece of cake. It feels like he's in slow motion now. That's cool. That's very cool. You know, we were really struggling with that first phase, but got it nailed down. It's pretty cool. Oh my god! Isn't that so epic? I killed him with a fish. Oh, that is the best. Oh my god, I should get an achievement for that. I killed him with a fish. That was crazy. But you see that adding a couple extra pieces of gear actually boosts your confidence too. So not only that, but I was hitting more consistently, causing more damage faster. So I knew that the fight wasn't going to be lasting as long. And I've already seen it so many times. I mean, you watched my last 3 videos. I wasted 3 videos doing Goldor. And this time I did it in one go. Well, okay, I lied. So, yeah. I still ended up dying, didn't I? I still screwed something up. And, you know, you gotta just kind of roll with it. But getting a full 80 set is the way to go. And yes, I still want my weapon. Alright, let's go get it. Oh, wrong way. Let's see. Oh, that's the turn in one of my other quests. Okay, so Goldor, done. Yes. And I want my cane. It's really not a great glamour, but it's still cool. And of course my weapon I always put crit on. Doesn't really matter. I suppose it doesn't matter. Because if I'm going most determination, that's what I'm going to do anyway. Alright, cool. Very cool. Now let's see about totems. Do I have any totems? Yep, there's Breath of Magic. Which I'm assuming is what? That's not a Shadowbringer spell, right? It's not like, they don't just give it to you for getting through Shadowbringers, do they? I probably got maybe a couple extra spells, 1 or 2, because that wasn't a thing earlier. But yeah, Breath of Magic is great. So yeah, I will take that, please. Thank you. And just from learning that, no, I still don't have Dragon Force. I'm still missing Dragon Force. I'm still missing Metro Magic. So we need to go out and collect those spells. Oh, that's right. I did get 4 tons weight, right? So I don't know. I got maybe a couple more. So it unlocked Breath of Magic, maybe. But so just talking about Goldor a little bit more. Yeah, I was at it for quite some time. Actually spent 3 videos on him. Like almost 3 entire videos. It's kind of crazy. I decided to cut it off just because I didn't want to waste the entire video going through Goldor fights because they were lasting too long. So I saw the fight in repetition. I got really used to it. I knew that Gold Rush was the issue that I was having. Because, I mean, you can get 2 debuffs in a row real quick. And so I popped Mighty Guard on for Gold Rush. And once I got through that, I took Mighty Guard off. I mean, that's a good strategy. It does last forever if you do the whole fight under Mighty Guard. The other fights like Azumagia and Go-Go even, it didn't take so long under Mighty Guard. It wasn't bad. Actually, I still recommend those fights under Mighty Guard. Goldor, just totally different story. Let's go get our materia put on our gear. By the way, this cane is not such a big deal, but it is a level 80 cane, so it can take the grade 8 materia. So yeah, I'll put that on. Alright, and let's update our portrait. I love that portrait. That's really great. That's awesome. That's really cool. Now he's still using. He still has the glowy cane, the blue one, right? But that's not a big deal. We're still gonna link the glimmer plate to the second. Let's see, to the level 80 set. I want to make sure it's glimmered. Now it's still saying it has an issue. Visual discrepancy has been detected, but I updated it. What visual discrepancy? Oh, I think I get it. Okay, let's change over. That should do it. I had to refresh. I'm sure that was it. Yeah, there you go. I had to refresh the gear set. So, yes, very nice. Very nice. Okay, awesome. This cane, by the way, just take a look at it. It's not really that cool. No, that's not it. Device. Try on. Oh, so Blue Eyes is glimmered over, so that's okay. It's just a gold lion's head on the cane. Not really a big deal. In fact, I think it sucks, but it's Goldor. I mean, everything in Goldor's house was gold. Did you ever go in Goldor's basement or Goldor's storage or safe or whatever it was? You go and find his golden swords, and you get 11 of them. Now they're non-equipped swords; you can't actually equip them, but you could sell every one of them for a lot of money. So it was cool to raid Goldor's house. I don't think that was required, but still defeating Goldor was part of it. So anyway, let's go to that was Final Fantasy III. I think, right? Yeah. And Goldor was extremely resistant to magic. Magic basically did nothing to him. And he would have his own magic, which was pretty powerful. So the only way he beat Goldor was to kill him with a monk or some kind of the martial artist, the other martial artist other than a monk. I think they were just called. Let's see, what were they called? Master? No, that was from Final Fantasy I. Let's see. So there was a monk, and then there was the upgraded version which could use claws. I don't know, but you would beat Goldor down with physical abilities, and that was basically all you had to, that was what you had to do to beat Goldor, was destroy him with monks or destroy him with physical attacks. So let's see. Anyway, Hawker's Alley. Okay. Yay! This is actually pretty exciting. I mean, yeah, it is. We beat Goldor! Yay! It's awesome. You don't get an achievement for it. Well, there is an achievement actually. For beating Goldor without destroying his crystal, you would have to use physical only spells, such as Goblin Punch or Abyssal Transfixion or Fire Agnon or Angon. And doing that unlocks your umbrella. So instead of a cane, you have an umbrella. It's pretty awesome. I don't think I have the umbrella. Anyway, let's get Blue Eyes. Okay, I'd like to go. Yeah, I'd like to go crit on that. I always go crit on the weapons. It's just how I feel. I don't know. Let's see what our stats are now. Crit 1296, determination 1101. Yeah, it's fine. Still pretty cool. Nice. Okay, so if you don't know, let's look at the stat on determination. So affects the amount of damage dealt, as well as both physical and magical attacks, as well as the amount of HP restored by healing spells. Okay, so it's just damage dealt. It's not about damage taken, which I falsely claimed that it was about damage taken as well. No, I guess that's determined by food. I guess just living through the attacks because you have the HP, that's all. And more crit also increases the value of crits. Increases a higher potency of crits. That's pretty cool. But since I like to use a mix of healing and damage spells, determination is my favorite. One of my favorites, so. Like I said, it doesn't really matter as long as you use the food that complements your build. I don't use much spell speed, but you can see I still have 1057, which is not bad. So 1057, I'm just balanced. Everything's balanced. So I mean, after I get those couple pieces of, I need 3 pieces of Phantasmal, and they mix crit, determination, and spell speed. So I want to finish out the Phantasmal pieces, but I will at some point. Let's see, how much of this video? Alright, I'm at 50 minutes. Okay, so actually that was a good look at everything. I mean, we talked about a lot of different stuff, and we did Goldor, yay! Don't clap over there, idiot. It's over here. There you go. Alright, so I'm going to stop for the night. I'm going to pick this up next time. One more thing I would like to say though. When queuing up for duties, whether it's dungeons or raids, I prefer to do it from the inn. The only reason is because I believe, and I can't prove this, because I'm not studying like latency issues with server lag and where you're located and all that stuff, and connection issues and everything. But I believe that if you limit the number of effects that appear on your screen, such as the way I have it, which is, let me show you real quick. I believe it's under UI. No, it's not UI. Okay, here we go. It's under character. So battle effects, I have show all for myself, limited for party members, and others, none. So I have everything turned off. I also have name tags very limited and turned off, except for party members. So, I mean, you've seen in all my videos how I customized everything. I did all of that in the very first, 3 episodes. So, yeah, if you queue up for dungeons or raids from your inn, it tends to load faster. Now, I've changed from PS3 to PS4 to PS5, and my issue with PS3 was that it was pretty slow when handling Final Fantasy XIV. The latency issues were obvious. My test of how good the system was, the game, how well it performed, was Titan hard mode. So that goes to show you how large of a gap there is between PS3 and PS5. So huge! And the PS5 loads almost instantly. I don't have many issues loading in cities either. I can even do it in Limsa, it's pretty quick. But I have the shortest load screens, the shortest load times when I queue up from the inn. It's always been that way, and that's the way I always do it. I have done this ever since I started doing it for PS4, early PS4. I was trying to. The first time I got a serious performance improvement was when I upgraded the PS3 to an SSD, a solid state drive. And I got a serious improvement. It was pretty cool. So Titan hard mode, the issue was the plumes. The plumes that he would summon from the ground and summon from under your feet. Now, I had a really hard time dodging those. Not because I didn't move when I saw the effect, but because the effect didn't show up until it was, half a second later. Or partial second later. It would show up late for my game system, for my PS3. And I upgraded to an SSD, and I realized that I didn't have that issue so much. Then I moved to a PS4, and it basically it natively has that ability. It was just that fast. It was that much of an improvement. And then the PS5 is even more impressive than that. So, but what I learned early on with connection issues and latency issues is to queue up from your inn. There's no reason not to. If you queue up from your house, from your FC house or your apartment, you notice that immediately after you get out of the dungeon, you're kicked out, right? That's because it's not a unique instance. The lobby that I'm in right now, the inn is basically the preloading area for Final Fantasy XIV. It basically exists outside the bounds of the game. It doesn't have any loading. There's no loading involved. All this furniture you see, everything is attached. Nothing is movable. You can't decorate anything. Whenever you're kicked out of your FC house or your apartment, the loading times are dependent on where you are. They have to load the residential areas. They have to load your house, your position where you are. They have to just load everything, including your outside decorations and your chocobo stables and outside the apartments and everything. It's loaded. It has to be loaded. It has to be loaded. But at the inn, nothing has to be loaded. This is the lowest latency area that I've come across. So there is absolutely, there's zero reason why you shouldn't do this. I can give you 500 reasons why you should load from your inn, why you should queue up from your inn, and only 3 reasons why maybe you don't want to. Okay? So, yeah, just do it. I mean, it doesn't take any extra effort, and you'll notice the load times are much faster. you'll notice that you can queue up for dungeons. You'll notice that one other thing is that whenever you load into a dungeon, for instance, you notice there's that ring around your party, locking you in place. And it stays there for as long as it has to make sure everybody is loaded in correctly, right? Well, I noticed it's a lot faster. I'm the first one in. I don't have any loading screens. And it's not because I'm running PS5, it's because I've always queued up from the inn. So I'm just giving you a heads up that there is zero reason why you shouldn't do it from your inn. But anyway, that's just what I've come to understand. When you're doing your Blue Mage raids, for instance, latency tends to get in the way of some players, loading times, and limiting your effects, your special effects, the number of player name tags, and your loading screens, and where you are in the world. Just do it from your end. Just do it from your end and limit the number of effects and name tags and stuff. Do everything you can to trim the fat. Well, with that all said, I'm going to stop here. So thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry about the trouble I had with Goldor. It was interesting, and actually it was fun learning it again. And just realizing that a full set of 80 gear made a pretty big difference. Added a lot of confidence too. And that's, a key to beating Mass Carnival is your confidence level. It's easy to get intimidated and be a little scared. And you know what? Being a little intimidated causes latency of your own. It causes a very personal latency. See what I mean? So, okay, talk to you later. Have a good one, Blues.